Yep, let's get ready to go to Runway 7 New York Fashion Week. You know, subway style. I get there and the line is around the corner. Let me show y'all real quick. Around the corner. I won't lie to y'all. Anyways, I get to the back of the line, and after an hour and a half, I get to the door. Sony Hall. Gotta make my way down, and look, everything's displayed. Runway 7. Everything's looking like a vibe, and I'm finally inside. Look at the bar, and it's showtime. All designers like Chick brought their A games. They put on a show. Stick around to the end of the video so you can see what each designer brought and how insanely good this show was. As y'all can see, the models also doing their things to show off the good pieces that the designers brought. The designers themselves come out on the runway, and then singers and performers as well. As you can see, Runway 7 is full of limited edition cool pieces that you would only see on this runway like this. And don't worry, I'll be bringing you 2 days worth of the runway, backstage access, and more. So if you're a fashion person like I am, stick around, you'll enjoy. Back to the show, Bugatti came out, one of my favorite brands personally, and they did their thing. Shout out to my boy right here walking, as you can see, that's one of my personal friends. Bugatti did their thing. Shout out to the models, everybody killed it, and I'm in tune for the pieces for this year. Obviously, y'all can see what I can see. They did their thing. A plus. As that wraps up, we then go into what was my favorite designer brand of the runway day one. And then my personal friend, again, shout out Pepe. But let me know how many stars, influencers, have y'all already seen in the runway so far. Let me show y'all how packed this place was. Yeah, packed. Going back to the display of bags, shout out Dave. It just made me want to get the bags. Then this cool painting came out, Runway 7, and of course the models come out as they wrap up their runway walk, and we say bye with wrapping up the show and heading upstairs. Look at that stage. As I go upstairs, I meet up with my homeboys who just modeled in the show and say hello to some other models. Before heading down this long journey to the backstage access where Pepe is bringing us right downstairs to the backstage area to do interviews with him and other models as well. And then is day 2. Models doing their things again, vibes, stars on the runway, Bulova legendary Dominican rapper, and then the show starts. We have our VIP area, and shout out Pepe again for starting off the show with Runway 7 merchandise. As y'all can see, the show continues. From day 1 to day 2, we're still vibing. Look at these pieces, from culture to swimsuits to vibes. Look at the design. This specific designer was just vibing. She came to party. She know that her brand put on a show and the music was right. The people were cheering. Look at the arms. And then as y'all can see, these performers to end the show officially for day 2, which is then when I take the opportunity and interview Bulova. And then the interviewer turns into the one who's getting interviewed. Shout out to all the media who was there. Shout out to everybody. And to conclude, a few pictures before heading out. Shout out to Runway 7, New York Fashion Week 2026. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for having me. And see you guys for the next show.